The Straw Millionaire, a story of perseverance and faith. Have you ever felt like you have nothing? No luck, no money, no direction? Let me tell you a story from old Japan. A story that begins with nothing, just a single piece of straw, and ends in something greater than you could ever imagine. This is the story of a poor but kind hearted man named Tawara Tōda. He lived in a tiny wooden house on the edge of a small village, surrounded by misty mountains and emerald green rice fields. He didn't own much, just a roof over his head and a strong belief in doing good. One day, desperate and tired of being poor, he did something simple but powerful. He went to a nearby temple and prayed. He said, "Please, just give me a chance. I will do my best with whatever you give me." When he finished his prayer and stood up, something strange happened. As he walked out of the temple, he tripped, and in his hand he found a single piece of straw stuck to his palm. Just straw, that's it. But instead of tossing it away, Toda smiled. "Maybe this is the beginning," he said. "So, what can you possibly do with a piece of straw?" Most people would have laughed, but not Toda. He tied the straw to his walking stick and began his journey home. On the way, a playful dragonfly flew by and got tangled in the straw. Toda gently untangled it and was about to let it go. But then he had an idea. He tied the dragonfly to the end of the straw like a tiny toy. Soon he came across a crying child, fussing and grumpy in his mother's arms. The mother looked exhausted. "What's wrong?" Toda asked kindly. The mother sighed. "He won't stop crying, no matter what I do." Toda smiled and offered the dragonfly toy. The child was instantly fascinated. He giggled and reached for the straw. The crying stopped. The mother was so grateful that she handed Toda 3 oranges from her bag. Further down the road, Toda saw a tired young woman sitting under a tree. She looked overheated and faint. He offered her the oranges and she gratefully accepted. In return, she gave him a beautiful piece of silk cloth woven by her family. Now the man had something valuable in his hands. As the sun began to set, Toda encountered a samurai on horseback. The horse was restless and wouldn't calm down. The samurai noticed the silk cloth and asked, "Would you trade that for this horse?" "I need something to calm it down, and this cloth may work." Toda agreed, and now he had a horse. From a single piece of straw to a horse. He took care of the horse for days, feeding it, brushing it, and walking it gently through the fields. People began to notice him. They said, "That's the kind man who helps others." The one who got a horse from a piece of straw. Eventually, he reached the city, where a wealthy merchant saw the horse and was immediately impressed. "This horse is gentle and noble, just what I have been searching for. I will offer you something better." The merchant took him to his estate and introduced him to his only daughter, a wise, kind young woman. "She has been looking for someone honest and hardworking. Would you consider marrying her and helping manage our business?" Toda was stunned. He agreed, and just like that, from a piece of straw, his life has transformed. Years passed. Toda never became arrogant or boastful. He always remembered the piece of straw. How it all started with a prayer, a choice, and a kind heart. He would tell the children it wasn't luck, it was small choices, one after another, Even a little dust, when piled up, becomes mountain. He taught them that nothing is too small, that if you do good with what you have, if it's nothing more than a piece of straw, great things will come to you. And so, the story of the straw millionaire lives on not just as a fairy tale, but as a reminder. The perseverance, kindness, and belief can turn the small thing into the greatest treasure. Moral of the story: even dust, when piled up, becomes a mountain. No action is too small, no beginning is too humble. Keep going, keep giving, keep believing, and your efforts will build a better future, one step at a time. So, the next time life hands you something small, a setback, a simple idea, or just a straw, don't throw it away. Just start there. Who knows where it might take you?